If there is no me in the first place, how could there be anything that belongs to me? When me and mine are found to be peace, clinging to me and mine ceases. If you keep morality and you get good meditation and you get shine, this kind of king of concentration, and you use it to have a direct perception of emptiness, hopefully you will destroy this view. What view? The view of the two selfless, the two selves, me and my stuff, the internal me and the things, everything that I consider me internally, and the external, mine, the stuff out there that you want. Everything from your articles, from your stuff, to your house, to your car, to your doggy, to your lover, to whatever. Once you destroy the tendency to see yourself in a self-existent manner, to see yourself as the ignorant view of a self, the view that, once you destroy the view of me, existing self-existently, the view of mind will evaporate. Does it happen immediately? No. You have a glimpse of it in, Geshe used to always talk about when he had a direct perception of emptiness. He went into deep meditation. Well, first, he was making some tea for his lama, and he noticed that as he was making the tea that there was no pot there, that his mind was taking up the various parts of handle, bowl, I don't know, rim, tea, liquid, or whatever, and putting it all together. He saw I think that's called chucho. That's the highest, right before you fall off the cliff into a direct perception of emptiness, the highest realization. He saw the dependent origination of the pot of tea that he was making for his lama. Then my teacher went into a temple and had a direct perception of emptiness. In that deep state of concentration, which is on the first level of the form realm, he couldn't think, he couldn't conceptualize. Conceptualize what? I'm having a direct perception of emptiness. That direct perception of emptiness is beyond permanent, impermanent, is beyond conceptualization, is beyond all these intellection we're talking about right here. When you're in the presence of the Dharmakaya, with the words or the fundamental lack of inherent existence of all phenomenon, it's not like you're thinking, I'm in the presence of, Buddha nature. When you come down from that, you have some various clairvoyances. And in your mind, like popcorn, goes off these realizations that Lord Buddha taught in the first turning the wheel. Life is suffering. There are causes of suffering. The cause of suffering is this ignorance, the tendency to see things as self-existently, and it causes all these problems. Birth, sickness, death, and all that. All these realizations you have when you come down for that direct perception of emptiness. They're called the Arya truths. And Arya meaning a person who has seen emptiness directly. These are the truths you get when you have a direct perception of emptiness. They're often mistranslated as Four Noble Truths. It's like an old English translation. Just like when the old English translation of Lhasa as opposed to Lhasa, or Dalai Lama, as opposed the corruption of the Mongolian Dalai Lama. The English seem to get to translating some Tibetan words before everybody. As a matter of fact, when they first came to Tibet, they wound up in Kham, which is eastern Tibet, and people who speak the Khampas, they're kind of like our southern boys. They speak in a very, country kind of folk language. So all of the original translations came out in that way, and so you'll notice the difference between early translation of Buddhist text, and then later ones because eventually they made it to Lhasa, and that's more of a city dialect.